Al, it's good to see you.
All right, we're ready for the Freeform Rock Podcast after show. Travis had to talk. This ain't freeform audio episode, so you don't need to interrupt. All right, man. What's up, Jerry? Super.
You're
And
fired, Travis.
we just gotta say cheers to Mooger. He's in the hospital getting an
Yeah.
infection surgery. He did spend 5 minutes on our episode just now. We love you, Mooger. I've been texting that motherfucker every day. Check on Mooger, man. Mooger rules.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Get well soon, brother.
Get ready soon, man. What do you guys got tonight for me? You guys got any
Ah,
stories?
Nope. Jack shit.
Ah,
I got,
you motherfucker.
I got vinyl albums I just got.
Go for
There
it.
you
Show
go.
us the vinyl albums,
Oh,
man.
do tell, sir. Well,
I got
first
this
off,
cool striper.
I
one,
have that one. I got that.
the
That's
blue
pretty
vinyl.
cool.
No, I got
That's
the
pretty
fucking
I got the
cool.
picture disc.
the black and yellow attack.
This is this is the yellow and black attack blue vinyl. It's on like a weird. It's like
That's
a
cool,
circular.
actually.
That looks like the picture disc, though.
It's not though. It's
I
that's
got
the
the
actual
picture.
cover.
Oh, I got the picture disc of that.
Yeah, but it's on blue vinyl here.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. I
I
got
love me some Striper.
a little Blue Oyster
Oh.
BOC.
Oh,
Be still my heart.
A little BOC there action.
I love that album.
It's kind of fucking cool, like Jimmy Page kind of early works thing.
What is which what
It's
what,
just
what
him.
is that?
It's him and I guess it says featuring Sonny Boy Williamson, so it must be like some sort of blues thing or something. But it was only like $5, dude. So I had to
When
get
was
it.
this? Like
Yeah, I got that
85?
too. I got
You got
that a
this?
couple months ago too. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
and I got this one, man.
Nice.
I never had this on vinyl, and I always
Wow,
wanted
where'd
this
you
on
get that, man?
I go on some online auctions once in a while, like
Sweet.
you
Yeah, that's a
got
great album.
you kind of bid on albums and shit, and sometimes you get good shit for good prices. So, um, that one was like probably $35, so not bad actually for that. Being that's out of print, they don't reissue it, so um, yeah. So speaking of the devil, I just found out though that like I have tickets for Metallica like coming up here in Tampa for like both nights, so June 6th and 8th, and
nice.
I had been eyeing up Night Ranger though playing here, but they're playing the same night, man.
You go to
June 7th.
Metallica. I'm sorry. Go to Metallica.
No, I know that. I already have the tickets for Metallica.
Yeah.
The Night Ranger thing was like I didn't realize it. I just looked at the date now, and I was gonna go like spontaneously to go buy a ticket to it, and then I was like, it's June 6th, man. It's the same night as Metallica, so I'm already going to Metallica. I'm taking my daughter to it, and the first night, and then the second night I'm going with I'm going with Manny and a couple of my other friends. So,
Who's opening the nights?
well, the first night's Limp Bizkit and Ice Nine Kills.
Oh, you can skip those opening acts. Ice Nine kills
No,
my ears.
but my daughter likes Limp Bizkit though, so I
Well,
don't
Limp
mind. taking her.
Bizkit does. I will give them. They do put on a good show.
I've never heard Einstein Kills before.
Don't. They'll kill your eardrums, dude. I saw them open.
I like I don't hate me, but I like Five Finger Death Punch.
So, oh fuck that band! That killed my ears. They were on the same. They were on the second night when I saw them. The first night I saw,
I know,
I saw
I-
Mammoth and Pantera. That was amazing.
Pantera and Suicidals on the second night.
That is the best night right there, dude.
That's
You
why.
got-
Well, that night I'm going with my buddies, and we're gonna party.
Oh, you're
it up.
not gonna take your daughter
So
to
wait,
Suicidal?
what's the concert you're going to with Manny?
The second night, the
second night.
Suicidal one.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I love
I've
Suicide.
never seen Suicidal. That is on my bucket list. I got a friend.
Oh, I've seen Suicidal a bunch of times.
I
Man.
got a friend in Orange County, and she said she's gonna get me a ticket, and we're gonna go together. You know, we're not like we're not romantic or anything, but
It's okay to have female friends.
Oh, I
right?
have lots of female friends, dude. Because all my exes want to still be friends with me. You know,
Good for
I'm
you.
cool enough to be friends, not cool enough to stay with. That's weird, isn't it? But fucking, hey, did
I don't
you
know, I've
hear
never
what?
been with you.
Well, you're not a girl, dude.
I haven't. You know, man, I need to go back to my record store and get some new vinyl.
Hey, you know what?
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Al.
Go ahead. No, I was saying. Yeah, I was texting with you before about coming on. And then when you sent me the text saying that, are you ready to come on? I was actually on the phone I was on Ahmed Zappa's show.
Oh, really?
Ahmed
Yeah,
Zappa?
yeah, Rock Tales. They do a live show Friday night,
Uh,
and I call in once in a while. And I was on the phone actually talking to them. They were
I've heard you on Eddie Trunk like a million times. Also,
Really?
I've called into a show, yeah.
yeah.
I tend not to call. I don't call into a show too much anymore. I kind of like fizzled out on him a bit.
Me too.
He talks about the same shit all the time, bro. It's
Yeah,
like
he's like diarrhea of the mouth. He's like, I
after
listened to that Chris Jericho show and I was like, fuck, this really
Uh,
sucks.
I gotta give Eddie Trunk some credit because when I first watched that metal show, I wasn't really too knowledgeable about heavy metal, and I got recommendations from him and Don and Jim to check out some albums that I'd never heard before, and
look at
that's how
that.
I got into heavy metal.
I need to get a shirt. Yeah,
Look at
I,
I got signed by
I,
Don
and
Jameson.
Don Jameson and
I
Jim Florentine are the coolest motherfuckers of all
I
time.
met Don Jameson this year, and I told him that if it wasn't for him, I would not only be an Iron Maiden fan, but I wouldn't be a metal fan if it wasn't for Don's recommendation to go buy the first Maiden album. So, and it really made him happy to hear that because I said it to him face to face. So I got to tell Don that, and I took a picture with him. He's such a cool dude. I love Don Jameson.
Oh man. So I got some blabbermouth news. Jeff Tate says the best piece of music advice he ever got from Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons gives advice? Oh my God. He said he said actually, but I think it was Gene Simmons' a Kiss. We were talking writing music and the kind of thing. And he said the best thing you could always do is follow your heart. Follow what's interesting, write about what's interesting to you, and don't try to please people.
and make sure you get paid.
Well, I'm laughing at don't try to please people because they try to
Right.
do that a lot. Don't try to
Yeah.
write something for somebody else.
Well,
Write
finally,
what you know. And maybe it doesn't sound like anything Gene would say, but I think he was very right about that. I don't know what the Gene Simmons followed trends. All was that Paul or was that Gene? I don't know.
In the 80s, it was Paul. 70s, I don't. Actually, I think the trends were all Paul's. I think because Gene Simmons' songs basically were the same almost. You know what I mean?
Carnival of Souls
Except
is all Gene though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Carnival Souls has one song I like on it.
I like Carnival of Souls a lot actually. I dig that album, man.
Yeah, I think we did a review on that. I only liked the Gene songs on that album, so yeah, I don't really care for Paul.
Actually, I've
songs
come
on
around
it.
to the Paul songs on there. I
Really?
thought the Paul songs are actually pretty damn good too. For a guy who says that like God, it wasn't really us. We're millionaires singing about like depressing shit. You know,
Right.
that's what
Yeah.
grunge was in the '90s. But I mean, anyway, I thought it was a good album, man.
Oh, I did too.
I really love it actually.
I just didn't care for Paul's stuff, but Bruce was on fire. He even sang it. What's that song he sings on the album?
I Walk Alone, the last song.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good, actually.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's funny how it's the last song on the last album he did with them, and it's called "I Walk Alone."
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
ironic,
true.
man.
Yep.
You know. So going back to the Ahmed Zappa thing, when I was calling in, they were talking about the 45th anniversary of Kiss Unmasked, and
Oh,
I called in and I said it was drizzling shits,
all right.
and they got pissed at me.
Really? Oh, I bet Jericho would have liked that.
Thrilling hits and drizzling shits. That's a classic.
I used those Fozzy albums. They did not age well for me.
Oh my God.
Never even bought one.
You guys like The Elder, don't you guys?
I
No,
love the
I
Elder.
hate that. I hate that album.
I
I
Dude.
love
love
that
the
album.
As a non-Kiss like groomed kid, I listened to it as an adult. I go, how could people like this album? I don't understand it.
What Elder?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand it. You
I
guys
love-
were
I like
kids
that-
when you
I-
listened to it,
I
though,
like it that
right?
Kiss took a chance and did something different, man.
I love
Even though they
Kiss,
were trying
but
to
I
follow
understand
the
that.
Pink Floyd The Wall because they had Bob Ezrin.
Bob Ezra, yeah.
Bob Ezrin just had a hit. Bob Ezrin just had a hit with The Wall, so
Right.
you know the light bulbs probably went off in Gene and Paul's eyes and in their minds that like they had a hit with he had a hit with The Wall, so maybe we can have something of a concept album too and have a hit, and it backfired on them. Big
Oh, they were
time.
talking about doing a movie and everything for it.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted to do. Yeah.
But
But
I think Rush did it better. They did the keyboard era
Rush
better
was a
than.
fucking progressive band, dude. That's what they do. Kiss is
Yeah.
not a progressive band.
Yeah, that's why it
Of
sounded
course, Rush is going to do it better.
off-putting to me.
can I,
I like Hold Your Fire, and a lot of people don't like Hold Your Fire.
I like
I
Hold
love
Your
it.
Fire.
I don't like
can
Tai
I bring
Shan.
some,
That's about it,
can I bring something up when you're done?
Go for
If
it.
it's-
I'm done.
Well, I just want to talk about, music to me is medicinal and it just saves lives, man. And, you know, the past couple days I've been feeling a little low, feeling down in the dumps. But I put my shuffle on and I had to stop my shuffle because I wanted to listen to the full album that the song that was on. So these three albums to me, it really brought me out of my funk. So I want to showcase some Blue Oyster Cult, Cultosaurus Erectus.
I like that album.
Uh,
I
this
got.
al- uh, this album completely saved my life. It just brought back happiness to me. I love this album. Judas Priest, Stained Class.
My favorite
Great
Priest
album.
album.
That is a
Mine
My
masterpiece.
too.
favorite Priest album.
Basically, I love that album.
And of course, the best album of all time.
My favorite Zeppelin album.
That's the
Oh,
best
That's my
album
favorite
ever.
Zeppelin album.
Best
But I
album
know,
ever put down on
uh,
vinyl.
In my time of dying came on in my iPhone shuffle, and it was kind of like it was like an about face because it's some of those songs that you don't care what's going on around you. It just hits you right in the head. It's so amazing. It just transcends music.
It was the grand album on the Black Spinner Circle.
In
What was
my
that
time,
shit?
in my
What
time
it
of dying, in my time of
Physical
dying,
Graffiti was. Yeah.
in my time of dying is one of the greatest songs ever made. Even though it is, even though it is a cover,
It's a cover, yeah.
But
it's
it's
done.
a half cover. They added their own stuff
It's
to it.
half a cover, but man, it's such a John Bonham's drumming on it. It's just jaw dropping. It's cosmic. I love this, and this is why I love music so much because man, I hear so much about people that suffer depression. To my people out there that are suffering from depression, man, it's gonna get better. Life will get better. Please stay with us. Life is gonna get better. Please listen to good music. Listen to music that'll soothe your soul, and it does it for me, man. Stuff like Blue Oyster Cult. It may be a band to common to people in that think, oh, they only have 3 hit songs, but dude, they're deep tracks. Something about Blue Oyster Cult, man, just saves me from being sad and lonely and depressed. It just brings me back to earth.
You
So
know
that's my
a band
Power of
that's in my
music, bro.
top five, but it's not my favorite band of all time. It's like if I'm ever feeling depressed and lonely, I listen to Triumph. Like
I. You know
hold
what?
on, fight the good
Hold
fight.
on, it's
You know,
amazing. I,
the
you
music
know what?
holds a secret to know it can make you whole. It's just not the
I,
game of notes; it's the sound inside your
I,
soul,
I
the
would love
magic
to
of a
do it.
melody.
I would love to do a review. If you haven't done Allied Forces yet,
We did Allied Forces, but we haven't done the game.
Oh, I would love to do just a game.
Yeah,
I'm
and we could do Never Surrender again because I think I did that by myself.
well. Let's do just a game. I'm a massive Triumph fan. I think Triumph is one of the best bands of all time, in
If
my
I,
opinion.
Rush is my favorite band, but if I'm feeling down in the dumps and depressed,
Magic,
I go to Fight the Good Fight. I go to Magic Power. I go to Hold On. I go to Never
well,
Surrender. I go to
Mark,
those 4 songs to get me out of my funk.
Mark. Do you know what my favorite song of all time is?
What?
"Ordinary Man" from Triumph.
That is one of my all-time favorite
That
songs.
is, in my opinion, that's my favorite rock song of all time.
I just happen to have just the game here on vinyl right here.
It's a masterpiece.
Did you actually play the game ever?
I love that.
It's
I love that
unplayable.
album cover.
I love that song. Play the game.
Allied Forces to me is a perfect
Just the
record.
game. I mean,
Magic Power is another song that gets my juices flowing. I love Magic Power. I love Just a Game.
you
I love
should.
just about every Triumph album, well, except the one without Rick Evan.
You
I,
need.
I love I love all those albums. Triumph, just like you, Mark. Triumph is very important to me. Ever since I bought that Greatest Hits album at a FYE store, I became a Triumph fan right from the start. So yeah, I'd love to do a Triumph review.
Yeah. Did we ever do a Triumph episode on BS, Jerry?
You
Oh.
should.
Do we ever
You know
make
what
it?
I love
Yeah,
about
we did, and I can't remember which one it was. We
you know
did do
what
a
I
Triumph
I'll
album.
Google us.
you know what I
You
love
picked it.
about
You picked it. I remember. I
Yeah,
can't remember
it's
which
like
album
what
it
I
was.
love about Ordinary Man. I love that. That song just rips so
the
good, and then it
whole.
gets into that guitar solo. It's just soft and emotive. And Rick Emmett to me is the most underrated guitar player. He is so
He
fantastic.
gets no love, dude. Either, but you know what? Either does Alex Lifeson.
And exactly, I agree.
They
Alex
both
Lifeson.
they don't get love.
another guitar player.
Nobody ever puts Rick
Uh,
Emmett or Alex Lifeson in their top 10.
Another guitar player to me that is completely underrated is Kerry Livgren from Kansas. I think he is very underrated.
But the thing is, who is the most underrated guitar players of all time? It's Alex Lifeson and fucking
Rick
Rick
Emmett
Emmett.
and Kerry Livgren.
Even who's the
Yeah.
guitar player with King's X? That guy is really good too.
Ty Tabor.
Yeah, he's really good too.
He is a
We
good
did
guitar. I like it. I like his tone.
Thunder
I love
7.
his tone.
Even the guitar player for Primus is really good too.
I love King's X, and the guy from Primus was in Possessed. How about that?
Larry Lalonde.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark,
just-
we did Thunder.
I think
We did Thunder 7, man.
Primus-
We did Thunder 7, but I'm talking about BS. Did we ever make an album by Triumph?
Oh, I don't know.
Primus is a lot of fun.
I love Primus.
We should do a fucking an album by Triumph, like a 11-song album by Triumph, you know.
That'd be fun. I'd
That'd be fun on BS.
You know what? I work Thursdays. Damn it.
You do work Thursdays, man. I'm sorry about that. But you
But hey,
guys
you know what?
But the good news about that is now that we have new management, I have Friday through Sunday off now. So I could do any freeform episode you want me to be on. So I can.
Well, I'm dating again, so fucking I might be busy on Sundays. It's like I don't know. I got some girls that want to hang out with me. I'm gonna go out with coffee and see if I dig it.
Yeah, you suave dude.
The thing is, I tell them, hey, I'm going out with the girls I'm talking to. Hey, I'm going out with this girl. We're gonna get coffee, and I meet her there. I'm gonna go get a drink with this girl. I'm gonna go get this, and they're okay with it. I said, hey, I make decisions real quick. I need to see what's out there before I fucking make a decision. Because this last girlfriend needs to be the last. I'm tired of this shit.
You know what I miss about dating?
What?
Hey,
Absolutely fucking nothing.
Right, exactly. Dating sucks. I'm so jealous of you and Al. I'm so
Mark,
jealous that you guys got your forevers.
Well,
I don't.
Well, Mark, I believe this one's gonna be the one that really stays to the end, dude. I believe it.
Dude, I'm not. It's weird. It's like every girl I've ever dated,
Hey, man.
every girl I've ever married, we are still great friends. They weren't, but they still want to be friends with me. They text me, they talk to me, they tell me things, but they couldn't stay with me as a husband. What the fuck is wrong with that? I'm a good guy.
Hey, if it happens, if it's gonna work out for you, man, it'll work out for me.
Hey, the first wife after 8 years of marriage still wanted to be friends with me, but that bitch cheated on me. I couldn't do it because that hurt the fuck out of me. I'm just gonna tell you, when you come home from work after you bought the first Avengers tickets and you talk to her, hey, I'm gonna get tickets to see the first Avengers movie, and you come home and there's a note on like a Dear John letter on the door, and she moved the fuck out while you were at work. That fucking hurts.
What?
And she wanted to stay friends with me. I couldn't do it. I stayed friends with her for a couple months after, and I just cut her off. I couldn't do it anymore because she cheated on me. Yeah. I got a Dear John letter from her.
Everything was moved out.
Everything was moved out when I came home from work.
That's
how fucked up is that? And she didn't work. I took care of her. I fucking did her. I got depressed and gained 330 pounds because she was depressed.
Sorry.
I got depressed. Yeah. I'm happy she moved out because I lost fucking 100 pounds. So I'm good.
Hey, you know what? I have faith that I'm gonna find that right person too.
Yeah,
One day.
man. I'm just saying I don't mean to put people down here, but fuck.
Hey, it's gonna work, man. I'll find that person that fits that puzzle piece.
I love you, Al. I love you, Jerry. You guys got your forevers, and that's amazing.
I'm happy
I
for
give
both.
you guys kudos,
Hey,
man.
listen, man. I mean, it, you know, it I'm lucky. I am lucky, dude.
Me
My
too.
wife is the coolest chick. She lets me indulge in my fucking excesses and all this stuff, man.
Yeah.
And she even helps me. I mean, she finds albums and she'll buy them for me.
Nice.
Shit like that, man. Just nuts. She'll look on Marketplace on Facebook like, check out this Zeppelin poster, man. You might be interested in it and shit. You know. I mean, she doesn't poo-poo on anything that I do, really. I mean, I sometimes I go a little overboard, and she'll be like, "Come on, do you really need that vinyl?"
My wife's the
I,
same way. She's like, why do you have to buy all that stuff where you can get it on? We pay for Apple every month. Why don't you get to buy the Apple, the CD and the album for? I'm
Yeah.
like, you just don't understand.
because you're supporting the artist, man.
No, no, but no. The thing with her is like, I'll buy like the fifth copy of like I don't know Rush
Yeah,
Moving
me too.
Pictures or
Oh,
something
I
like.
can't do
She's
that.
like,
I can't
do
do
you
that.
really need another pressing of that? You know, but like she just does it joking around, man. Of course.
I stopped doing
Hey,
that because
listen,
I'm so
man.
tired of buying the same thing over and
Relationships
over
are
again.
hard. I mean, it's not
Al,
to say, dude, everything's not fucking roses, and
Right.
I've gone through difficult times with her, and
But the
sometimes I was an asshole
thing
and I
is,
did stupid
Al,
shit. You
she
know,
stuck with you.
I
She
know,
stuck with
and
you
she's a
through the
she's a great
good
woman for
and the
that.
bad times. That
and
I give you kudos for that, man. And Jerry, same thing
Thank you.
with you, man. You guys rule on that. It's like
Oh,
that's something I've always wanted. I wanted someone who'd be with me through the good times,
yeah.
When you're
bad
least
times.
expecting it,
No,
it'll
I've
happen,
had my
bro.
True.
share.
Same with
Yeah.
you,
Well, I mean,
Travis.
I mean, I've met her when she was 11 and I was 14, so we've known each other pretty much. We weren't together the whole time. We were on and off all through. I mean, all through that time. But
like the
yeah, I
show
mean,
Scrubs.
I finally realized that she was the one. I mean, I should have realized that when I was 14 that she was. Well, you're 14 and you're like, you know how you are when you're
Hey,
14. But
I mean, listen, man, I got married late. I mean, I got married after I was 30 years old. I sold my wild oats fucking tenfold, bro. And after a while, it got old, man. I was
it
like,
did.
who
Yep.
is this fucking girl? Who is this?
Yep.
It's like, forget it, man. But when I found her, and I wasn't, and the way I found her, the way we met was in like a fucking Jersey Shore club, which is like
Oh,
the last place I would fucking ever thought of meeting my wife.
me a
And the
Snooki.
funniest thing is that like when I met her, we exchanged numbers. I ended up losing her number, and
Oh,
I'm like, well, if she likes me enough, she'll call me. Never got a call, nothing. And it wasn't until like maybe a few months later, because I met her on Labor Day weekend, and then it wasn't until like November. I was in New York City at a club in New York City, and this was probably like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. All of a sudden, I'd run into her at this club. And she's like, thought like I dissed her or something. I'm like, no, I lost your number. She's like, I lost your number too.
ha.
And it's funny. It was fate, dude.
Yeah, I
We
was just gonna say that's fate, man.
yeah.
That's
And
You
something I
know,
always wanted, man. I want
we
the
went out.
fate.
Yeah, we went out the following weekend, bro. And then that was it after that, man.
Al. Every time I see those family pictures that you post, I can't help but smile.
Well, thank you,
Those
man.
I'm so happy that you have a great marriage and you have a great family.
I appreciate it, man.
I love to see that, brother, and it
Thank
gives
you.
me hope that
I
I'm
know
gonna find my.
you guys give me hope, even though I'm 54 now, almost going on 55.
It gives me hope that I'm gonna find my forever love
They're
someday.
out there, man. They're
Hey,
out
dude,
there.
I don't give up
Well,
age.
hope, man.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just taking my time. I trust God that everything's gonna work out.
Yeah, it will, bro. It will.
Yeah.
And
Same thing
music
with
is the
me.
healer.
I've been divorced
Music is
three
the healer,
times.
bro. When you're in a funk, you listen to music like you do and get you through, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man.
right.
So what do you guys think about Alice Cooper still touring at 77? I never get tired of doing it.
Hell yeah, man. Alice
Okay,
Cooper's the
Alice
best.
rules, bro.
I love Alice Cooper.
He still puts on an awesome show,
I
man.
can't wait to see the pre Alice Cooper with Corrosion and Conformity.
I'll
Oh,
go
gonna be
check out my favorite
so
Alice
amazing.
Cooper album right now.
That's gonna be a good tour. What
Uh,
it's was it Alice, Corrosion, and who else?
Judas Priest.
Yeah, that's it. Judas Priest. Yeah, that's a great tour. I hope
I've
it
never
comes
seen
down here.
Corrosion, man. I'm happy to see them, man.
You
They're
never seen them?
no, I want to see them so bad.
Oh, they're so great, man.
I love that band, man. Hey, did you guys see like Styx teasing a new album, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm going to see Sticks next Saturday.
Well, at least they didn't cancel your tour.
Yes, it Sticks and
Kevin
Kevin
Cronin band,
Cronin,
Kevin
right?
Cronin and
Todd
John
Felder.
Felder.
John Felder. Yes, it's the
They
John
second.
canceled
Felder's
here.
okay.
It's the second show of the tour. I mean, I tell you what, Sticks fucking play down in my area a lot because it's like my third time seeing him since I moved down here, and I've only been here not even 2 years yet.
Yeah.
You know, they play in my area a lot. I
They
just saw
come
them in
here.
Ja- I just saw
Yeah, they
them in
come here.
January.
Yeah. They
I
come
just
here
saw them in
about two or
January.
three times a year.
Yeah,
So
I just saw them in January, Loverboy, and that was a great show. It's coldish. It was actually one of the coldest nights here in Florida, dude. I had to bundle up, man, because it was in Clearwater, and it's a little amphitheater. It's right on the water, actually, and fucking, dude, it was cold. You think Florida's always warm? There's a couple weeks in January and
oh yeah.
February where it's fucking cold, bro.
I remember.
Unless you live down in Miami, where Ralph lives.
Oh, West Palm got cold. About 2 or 3 weeks of the year it got cold down there when I was there.
Yeah, it's like 2, 3 weeks. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's winter. It's funny how every Floridian looks forward to winter here, though. When I was in New Jersey, we
I
looked forward to
I
summer.
I am hoping that I end up back there. I love South Florida, man. I hope I can
Dude,
move back there.
Tennessee isn't bad, man.
It's all right. So,
I'm just saying, but you're a good
I mean,
visitor.
Florida's pretty expensive now, but
Dude, yeah, I know,
Tennessee's
man. It's
yeah.
pricey now down here,
And I
man.
know that I guess home insurance has got to be out of the fucking world nowadays because of the hurricanes they've been having down there.
I
I don't
know.
know. I
I'm
hear
just lucky.
horror stories.
I'm lucky because I don't pay a mortgage on my house. I mean, I bought my house in cash, so I paid the whole thing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So I'm lucky in that aspect. I mean,
How are
but
the property taxes though?
I pay like 6 grand a year.
Oh, that's not bad.
Dude, I was
That's
paying
not
like over 10 in New Jersey,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
my property is bigger here, and my New Jersey property was like 50 by 100
But
lot.
you get to pay it in payments, right? Because I know here when I had property tax, I got to pay it in payments. So,
Yeah.
but did you guys hear Thin Lizzy guitarist Scott Gomer opens up about health scare? The surgeon said I actually died on the operating table. Did you
That's
guys know that?
scary.
I
I
didn't hear
never heard
about that.
about that. I
Scott
just
Gorham?
yeah, Scott Gorham, he died on the operating table.
Oh shit, man.
I,
What, just
I,
recently?
I
It says in the latest episode of Podcast with Dean, whatever his name is, he said recorded in May 2025, the conversation Scott's health scare. He was thriving his second career as an artist, future music plans and correct punctuation of Thin Lizzy. Let's see. Asked if he expected to see him back on the road in the far distant 74-year-old Gorham, who recently lost his second art collection, said it's a possibility right now. I had a health scare about a year ago with a kidney that had to be removed, and I got sepsis from it. And the second surgeon said I actually died on the operating table. And I was like, really, man? What the hell is that about? And he said, I had a third operation. He said, maybe you should have taken some time out, rehabilitate and that, get your strength back and all that. So that's what I'm doing. In the meantime, I got some drawing to keep me occupied. So hopefully, soonish down the road, I'll get my buns back on the road. He died a year ago. Oh my
Wow.
God. I didn't even
Dude,
know about this.
sepsis is nothing to fuck around with. I had it, dude, and I was in the hospital for so long
man,
because I was septic. Bad news when that happens, man. You're lucky to
honestly, man,
survive it.
that scares me because I would hate to hear the news about Scott Gorham passing away because I'm a massive Thin Lizzy fan. That would have really ruined my whole day if I heard that news.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he's
Nothing,
okay. Thank God for that, man.
I didn't
nothing to
even
fuck
know
around with.
about this, man. I didn't know he was on death's
Did you know
door.
that this is really interesting? I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently Freddie Mercury has a daughter. Like
What?
Right?
she's like already like 45 years old now, but it's like from like way back
What, she come out on Maury or something?
then.
I'm his love
I
dog, love
saw an
child.
article. I don't know if it's true or not. Don't judge me. Saw it on Facebook. It's not TMZ.
It's possible because he was bisexual. I mean, he did have
Yeah.
sex with women too.
He did. He had that one lady he gave away his whole thing to, right?
Yeah.
Look. I'm just a massive '70s Queen fan, so I gotta like keep up to date with that kind of stuff. I love Queen.
I mean, it could be entire. It could be possible. you know.
And Ace Frehley, illness forces concert cancellation. What do you guys think about that?
Whatever.
Whatever.
Well,
Might
He
be
should
that
just
way.
retire, dude. He should just retire.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
illness.
The way
Illness.
Ace is going, man, I don't see him going too
Illness. If you
long.
decipher it, it means you're cutting into my gambling time.
I don't
I
know.
don't
What
know,
do you think about that, Al?
I don't know, man. The way Ace is going, man, I'm kind of worried about him, dude.
Me too. He's definitely on something. I don't know if it's
He's on
drinking again
something,
or
man.
drugs, but he's definitely on something.
Yeah, he's
I
not
mean,
sober.
look, I don't want anything. Look, I hope he recovers quickly.
Yeah,
But that dude has been kind of sketchy lately.
I mean, he's a fucking idol of mine, dude. I used to worship the guy, man. And
I think he's
one of the
taking a
reasons
lot
I
of
got into
pills, like
guitar for him.
everybody thinks he is, man.
It's sad to see what some of these people are becoming, man. It really is, man.
Yeah. I love Ace.
I'm not in their shoes, so I don't fucking know. So
I love Ace Frehley, but yeah, I don't know, man. Something's going on.
All right.
It's
One last,
supposedly Gene's inviting Peter and Ace to come on their
Yeah,
resident.
and they
sure.
already said no. They
Sure
already said
he
no.
is.
Yeah.
Sure he is.
He knows they're not going to want to go on there. He does it to save face for the Kiss fans. But
Any
look,
news? Any news about Peter's album, man?
I don't want to hear about it.
I'll definitely listen to it, man.
Of course you will. I hate his
I will.
voice.
I
I
love
love
Peter
his
Chris.
voice, man.
I love Peter Chris.
But what do you think about KK Downing saying Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, and Foxy Lady were cutting edge metal songs when they were first released?
Hell
They're
yeah,
heavy
they
as,
are.
they're heavy as
Hell yeah,
fuck,
they-
man.
That Purple Haze, the guitar solo, it sounds simple to do, but I've heard from people that play guitar that it's very difficult. It's an intermediate guitar solo. It's very hard to do. And yes, I do believe that Are You Experienced? The whole album to me is very blueprint when it comes to the formation of heavy metal.
He definitely
Very
was a
important.
proto metal. There's some things he did that were proto metal, man.
I'm a massive Hendrix fan, so I know. Yeah, it's vital.
I agree. I agree with KK.
Yeah.
I saw a great video where he was in Maui performing, doing a great version of Voodoo Child, and it's crazy to think that within 2 months he would be gone.
Yeah.
And he was sounding on fire. He had a big smile on his face, just shredding the hell out of that guitar, making spacey sound effects. Mitch Mitchell just slamming on the drums. To think it would be crazy that within 2 months Jimi Hendrix wouldn't be around anymore. It's crazy. Just catching those live when I see a live performance on YouTube from Jimi Hendrix, I cherish that shit because it's just vital to see any type of footage of Hendrix performing.
Him and Stevie Ray Vaughan, man, it's just sad. They both went too soon to me.
Well, one of the first rock albums I got into, thanks to my dad, he had Are You Experienced on CD when I was only like 14 years old. And I got into that at a very early age, and I knew what kind of music I wanted to get into after I heard Are You Experienced. It's incredible.
Yeah, man. So, Jerry, promote what you got going on, your other shows, man.
Yeah, me and Joseph are going to be working on our first show, either hopefully Sunday or Monday. Looking forward to doing the Styx show, the Heavy Water 77 is what it's called. Got kind of a little bit of a buzz about it, so I'm kind of excited for it. Our 3 Shots Down I do with my good buddy Andy Rodriguez and the beautiful, talented comedian Kate Dore. That's a lot of fun. We just did an episode about the PMRC. Everybody remembers that, whatever you want to call it back then. It was interesting talking about it. That's about it. Got some vacations and some concerts coming up. We kind of had our vacation canceled. We had our cat, of course, which we loved very much, passed away an hour before we were getting on the plane. So we postponed that till September and looking forward to that. Got some concerts coming up. Got Ghost. Got Brit Floyd, an amazing Pink Floyd cover band. Joseph Staub saw them for the first time. He said he was blown away by them. They are amazing. If you get a chance to see them and you're a Floyd fan, do it. They're worth it.
Are they
Other
coming
than
to
that,
Florida?
I think they've been to Florida already, if I remember right. Yeah, they've just been to Florida, I think, because one of the background singers I follow, she's showing bikini pics, and she looks pretty good in those pics.
I'd
But
love
yeah, I mean,
I'd love to see Ghost.
I'm going to see Ghost day after my birthday, and going to see Toto, Christopher Cross, and Men at Work. Looking
I
forward
got
to
that
that
in
one.
August. I'm going to see that too.
Yeah. Looking forward, man. Looking forward. You know what? Every time I say 2025 is going to be a fucking great year, something shitty happens. So I'm not going to say it anymore. So
Brian
just going to take
Adams
it
and
day by
Pat
day.
Benatar are touring too.
Yeah.
Oh, no
He's,
kidding.
he's
Yeah.
got a new album coming out too. I don't know if it's out
I
yet or not. I don't know.
I honestly I'm super excited for the Sticks channel, man. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, man. I love talking about Styx. I've always wanted to start something with them. They're one of my favorite bands growing up.
Are
So,
you going to use the artwork I got for you?
I'll discuss it with Joseph, but it's pretty good. And I mean that serious. I'm not saying it because you're a friend. It was pretty good. It was kind of wooden nickel like, which I like. That something like the RCA
I
reissues
described
they
what
came
I
out with.
wanted for it, and it came out what I wanted. So
Yeah. You know, I
But
got to say, one of my favorite Freeform reviews is the Paradise Theater review. That was a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
funny. That was great.
good
And
album.
it introduced me to my favorite Styx song, which is Half a Penny, Two Penny.
my great song. But Joseph did like the artwork also. He said it was awesome.
Yeah.
I sent it to him also. The artwork you had was kind of plain, and I said, let me help Jerry out here.
Well, it was from Heavy Water. There's a single from
I know, but you got
Brave New
waters, you
World.
got pyramids, you got lots of. It's like grayed out. Like
No, it's cool.
grayed
We'll
out,
probably
yeah.
use one of them, man,
Yeah, it's
on
pretty cool.
something. So yeah,
I
looking
can
forward
make
to
you
that.
something else.
Keep them coming, man. We will look at them all.
It's going to be your dream set list, right? Is that the first one?
No, we're going to be doing songs we wish they would add to their set list, even though they probably never will, because some of mine are wood and nickel era. They're not going to do anything from that era except for
Yeah, I was talking about that. There's a lot of songs they should do. Even Tommy said they would love to do that, but they don't. So
I mean, they want to do they want to stick with hits and new stuff, man. They don't want to do anything.
Well, they are canceling a lot of shows for low ticket sales right now. So
here
did they ever
Franklin.
perform? Did they ever perform Half Penny, Two Penny? Like
oh yeah,
Paradise Theater tour. I don't think they've done it since though.
I think they've done it after that.
I don't think so.
They
might have. I don't know.
They're doing a Grand Illusion on this tour.
Yeah, man.
I saw them do Man in the Wilderness when I was.
They've done that a few times.
They played Man in the Wilderness at Sunfest, so that was really cool to see that.
Al,
great song, man.
What do you got going on with your stuff, man?
All right, well, tomorrow I'm finally getting around to filming Knowledge Nerds with my daughter again. We're doing an episode tomorrow live. We're gonna talk about the AC/DC concert we went to and some other cool shit. And then Wednesday, or no, actually, it's gonna be Tuesday at 8. I think Jerry, you said you wanted to come on for the top 10 of albums of 1985.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
So we're top 10 albums of 1985 because it's the 40th anniversary of that year. Top 10 plus 5 honorables. I mean, I don't know if you want to come on, Travis. I haven't asked anybody else since
I would love. I unfortunately the weekdays are booked, but I'm always off on. Now I'm off on the weekends, so
anything on a weekend, I'll if we do anything on a weekend, I'll ask you.
Well, would it be possible if I could give you my top 2 of 1985 right now?
Go ahead.
Well, they've always been stuck in my memory. My number 2 85 album would be Halloween Waltz of Jericho.
Interesting.
And then number 1, I'll give it to Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force Marching Out.
That's how Chris Jericho got his name. That album, Halloween. I just heard that.
Fuck him.
Today.
But
that's how he got his last name. Was that album.
Well, those 2 are very important in the formation of power metal. So Yngwie Malmsteen and Halloween are my top 2.
I'm gonna pick Hounds of Love by Kate Bush just to piss Mark off.
That's a good one.
It's terrible.
Hey, that'll be fun because I could take the shit out of it.
Well, my number 3 would be Slayer Hell Awaits.
Oh.
But there you go. There's my top 3.
You know what? That's a great album. I don't think it's gonna make my top list, man. I don't think it is. There's so many great albums of '85, man. So
there's a lot of great albums that year for sure. But
did Starship come out with an album in '85?
Here's one that came out that year.
Yes, I love that album.
Will it make my top 10? I don't know.
That would make my top 10.
Probably.
It's all
I do
right.
love that album.
Knee deep in Hoopla
Everybody
came out
always
in
talks about the first
87,
two
I
Night
think.
Ranger albums. I love that one too.
Hey, didn't John Fogerty Sin and Field come out at the same time?
I
I
believe
thought that
so.
came out.
Yeah,
But
I thought
wait,
that
because I
came out
bought
earlier
both
in
those
85.
tapes at the same time at Music Plus.
Okay. Might
Yeah.
have.
who said knee deep into hoopla?
Me.
I did.
You did.
That came out
No,
in
I
87.
asked the Starship came out in Knee Deep in Hoopla.
Jeez.
Was
that
that
86 or 85?
what
I thought it was
did
87. It might have been
No,
85. I don't
87 is
know.
too late for
no
that. I think it was 86, right?
didn't Nuclear Furniture come out that year?
I don't know. I like that album though.
I love that album. No way out.
All right, so Jerry, you're coming on Tuesday at 8.
Yep.
Okay, good. I
I
gotta
wouldn't
ask a
make
few
it.
other people, man. I haven't asked anybody else yet.
Did
So
did Spreading the Disease come out that year?
No.
yes, it did.
Oh, it did, yeah.
Nice.
I was talking about
That's another
Anthrax.
band.
I was
Anthrax.
thinking about
Fuck
Queensryche
Anthrax.
for some reason. All right, guys.
I miss being. I think the last Black Spinner Circle I did was top 11 songs that have the word school in the title. I
So
did that
everyone
one.
picked Schools Out by Alice Cooper, right?
I think I had to miss that episode.
I did. My number one was My Old School from Steely Dan.
That's good.
But yeah, I'd love to come back on to Black Spinner Circle. It's just my schedule is nuts. That's all.
All right, guys.
I'll ask you whenever if it's something you like. I'll ask you if you can come on or not.
Thank you, Al.
Check out
Sometimes
Flax.
we could start an hour. I don't know what we started at 9 last week because we wanted to get Mark on. So I mean,
Yeah.
we're flexible at times too.
Well, if
So
you get on 9 on the 85, I'd be on there.
I mean, I can
I was
start
about.
at 9.
I
I can
was
start
about.
at 9,
I
dude.
I was about.
I'll get
to-
on there then. I'll do the 85 plus
I
5.
was.
I'll tell.
Wait,
I'll tell
I
him 9
forgot.
then. Huh?
I was about to do that Motorhead Bomber Raven
Yeah.
episode with Tony Dio, but then I got really sick. I got so sick that I was sick for about a month. So that's why I had to miss that one.
The thing is, I couldn't do that one because I don't know the other bands. I know Motorhead. That's about it.
All right, listen, Mark.
Uh,
I'll do the show at 9. We can have another crossover episode, you and Jerry on there,
okay.
and we'll do 1985 top 10. Is
All right.
that
I'll
cool?
make my list then. I'll be there.
All right, man.
What day again?
Tuesday at 9.
I got it. I will
All right.
leave early work.
Beautiful.
All right, man. Thank you guys for being on here. Black Spinner
Hey.
Circle rules.
Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Remember what Memorial Day is about. Cheers to our veterans and who sacrificed for this
My
country.
manager came up to me and told me happy Memorial Day weekend. What do you mean happy?
It's not happy. It's
not happy.
I hope everybody has a good Memorial Day.
Remember the
weekend.
fallen.
Just remember what it's about. And while you're stuffing your face with hot dogs and drinking beer and all that shit, remember why you can do that, freely. So
Yeah,
we still live in a free country, man. No matter what you hear bullshit on this fucking, we're still in the freest country in the world. So remember that.
And even though you'll disagree about political opinions, just remember you're allowed to have an opinion.
Yes.
Because our country is so great.
Exactly.
You don't get your head cut off for it. So
Jerry,
and-
take us out.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, you mentioned it Memorial Day. You mentioned it perfectly. It's more than just hamburgers and hot dogs. No matter what's going on in this country, whether you view right now, it's still the fucking greatest country on the planet.
You're allowed to have an opinion.
I fly my flag proudly. It's over there. Unfortunately, can't see it. Love this country.
I see the one behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Next to a naked girl. That's what more American than that. I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, like I said, don't remember the people, and even though you thank your veterans on Veterans Day, if you get every chance to thank your veterans, Nate Atchison,
every day,
even our former co-host Charles Trainer, thank you for.
Hey, but they didn't die. That's Veterans Day.
Well, I'm just saying, thank them anyway, because
thank them anyways. Yeah,
you don't have to wait until Veterans Day to thank them. It's a thankless job for, not thankless, but underappreciated job.
Honestly, we should be thanking them every day.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
remember, we are the Freeform Rock Podcast, America's podcast. Yeah. We love America, man. We're out of here. Later, guys. Thank you, guys.
Have a great
guys.
weekend. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.